Hi, how are you? I hope you're having a wonderful day. Welcome to my channel. My name is Bernadette. All my friends and subscribers call me Bernie. If you want to call me Bernie, just hit the subscribe button and boom, I am Bernie. Today, I played around with some of the products that were deemed worthy of Allure Best in Beauty Award. That is a very coveted stamp of approval, and I found that I had quite a few of those products in my collection. So I decided to play with them and see what look I was going to come out with. If you are interested in seeing exactly what products I played with, how I got to this look, keep watching and I will see you in my next video. Hey, make sure you didn't forget to subscribe. Subscribe before you start watching, that way you don't forget. Okay, make sure you subscribe. So I'll see you in my next video. Until then, bye. Why I have this on? Why I wanted my eyebrows shaped differently? Why I have one a Valentine / Christmas mumu? You all up in my grill. Why you don't hit the subscribe button yet? What you waiting on? All up in my grill. Hit the subscribe button and don't be worried about me. Let me take these off. Not how everybody at home and ring and nothing to do, especially here in the Bahamas where the Prime Minister have us on lock, like lock and key on the weekends. Like we can't, are we even allowed to go outside? I haven't been outside, I think in probably over a month. I haven't been outside. I have a lot of time on my hands, plenty of time. And I was reading Allure Magazine Best in Beauty for 2019, and I realized I have a lot of the products that they gave their prestigious stamp of approval. So I thought it would be fun to create a look using the products that I have. So I did some research to give you guys some information on the products. I don't why can't I say that word? I don't know. I look like I can't, like English leaving me. Yeah. So I'll give you guys some information as I'm getting ready, you know. So Allure Magazine is a magazine that it's published monthly. It's focused on beauty, and it's also focused on women's health. In fact, Allure Magazine was the first women's magazine to raise concerns regarding silicone breast implants, and it still is leading the way in terms of controversial women health issues. So it's not just about fashion and beauty, but it does have that coveted stamp of approval. So for 2019, only 306 products were deemed worthy of Allure's coveted Best in Beauty Award. And when a product is awarded Allure's Best in Beauty, they get that red stamp of approval. Whenever you're shopping online and you see like the Allure red stamp, that means that that product got Allure's approval. And they have 306 products that are divided in all kinds of categories. So it's base, body, lips, nails, scent, hair, tools, breakthrough, and the list goes on. So one of the things that's on the list that I have is the Wonder Beauty Eye Mask. So this is the Wonder Beauty Eye Mask here. I was first introduced to this in my BoxyCharm box, and ever since that I was hooked on it. For $25, I think six comes in here for $25. Yes, 6 comes in the pack, and you get and you pay $25 for it. And according to Wonder Beauty, this is supposed to visibly brighten, hydrate, and reduce puffiness while minimizing the appearance of dark circles. Now I just had it on, right? So let's see. This one is be puffy. Oh wow! This eye right here, she's miserable. She always puffy, but okay, Wonder Beauty. Okay, Miss Wonder. All right, so that is the first product from Allure's coveted Best in Beauty. And like I said, that cost $35. So I did already do my skincare. The items that there are some items that are on Allure's 2019 stamp of approval. That's part of my skincare routine. So those, that part of my skincare I did not complete because I wanted it to be a part of this video. The next thing is this Laneige lip balm. It actually is like, it's a sleeping mask, and I get dehydrated very easily. In fact, I'm always dehydrated, so I have to pay careful attention that my lips, you know, they get cracked and dry. So I use this about 3 times a week. In fact, I had it on last night. I'm gonna put a little bit on today. My lips are very soft and they're very soft and hydrated. The reason I wear it during the daytime is if my lips are really dry, then I'll put it on during the daytime. And I put just a little bit of it on because it is a lip mask and it is very thick and it feels heavy. So this is a leave-in lip mask. It's supposed to smooth and moisturize for soft, supple lips overnight, and that's exactly what it does. It also helps with dry lips and fine lines. This comes in 4 different, I guess they call it flavors, because that's what it looked like to me. But only 3 got Allure's stamp of approval. One of them didn't. I found that very interesting, like why the other one didn't. I guess Allure wasn't feeling it. So this goes for $20 for under my eye. I'm going to be using this. I always pronounce this as Amore Pacific, but I heard someone say Amore. This little thing is an eye cream. They also have the splurge category. So in the splurge category, that's where you're gonna find some stuff that if you wanna really treat yourself and splurge, you're gonna find some stuff to treat yourself and splurge. And this right here is one of the splurge items. So this was under splurge. And this is a time response eye cream. It's supposed to be nourishing and anti-aging. It's got a youthful look for it. It is good for people who have lost firmness and elasticity and dryness and dullness and uneven tone. My issue under my eye is always dry. No matter how much I try to hydrate it, it's always dry. You know, the skin under your eyes is very thin, so it's always dry. So I do enjoy using this little thing right here, but as I said, this is a splurge, right? So you can get 0.5 ounce of this little bad boy for $260. So if you was to order this and have it sent straight to you to the Bahamas, it's almost $500. What a splurge. $500 for an eye cream. Oh my goodness. And it's like I said, it's only 0.5 ounce. This is what she looks like. As you can see, she's been loved. I have been using her. She's almost finished, and I'm like, I don't know what I'm gonna do when she finished. There are some things I can get away with, and there are some things that may get put out if I drive. And you can't go outside right now. So I gotta be very, very, sparing with how I use this right here. So I'm just gonna put just a little bit. See, I'm only going with a little bit, Jack. Now under my eyes are hydrated. I got my Amore Pacifica eye cream on. Make sure, see how she's looking. She's looking hydrated. So next I need to put on my moisturizer. And for my moisturizer, I'm going to be using another splurge item, okay? And I'm going to be using the SK2 RNA Radical New Age Cream. This is a deluxe sample. This comes in a 2.7 ounce size. It's only one size. And the 2.7 goes for $235. A 2.7, I don't think that's really bad because there's a 2.7, it will last you long. But this is what I'm gonna moisturize with today. And Unlike the eye cream where I'm like, what am I gonna do when that is finished? This one here, I have several deluxe samples because there are several products from SK2 that you can purchase that comes with a deluxe sample like this. So I have about 4 or 5 little backups just waiting for me. So even though I have them, I still use this very sparingly, not trying to waste them. It feels very, very good. It's described as their best-selling moisturizing supercharged, and it is supposed to minimize fine lines and wrinkles, and it's also good for dullness and uneven texture. I really think it works well for texture. I think the claims are kind of accurate for this. This one here is not a splurge. The Milk Hydro Grip. This launched last year. And I remember I almost did not get this. I had just purchased the Tatcha silk canvas when the Milk Hydro Grip was making its rounds on YouTube. So I almost didn't get it. I like to let my primer sit for like a minute or two so it could get to know my skin. They could talk. Hey, how you doing? Where you been? They have the foundation sorted out in medium, full coverage. I have a foundation that was selected. And the foundation that I have is the Shiseido Synchro Self-Refreshing Foundation. And this is it here. This comes in 31 shades. I think 31 shades is a good selection. I picked up this foundation a while ago. I saw it launched around the same time when foundations was just dropping from everywhere. Remember that? But I noticed that this particular foundation, it didn't make a splash on YouTube. I don't know why it didn't. Because it didn't, that interests me. So I wanted to check it out. And I have played with it before. It is a nice foundation. My shade is 510. One thing I like with this is the packaging. So this can lock. Like right now it is locked. So nothing is going to come out. So I think it's good for traveling. And then you unlock it and now foundation will come out. So I'm going to start off with one full pump. This foundation is a very, very runny foundation. It reminds me of the Pat McGrath foundation. I think I'm going to need more than that. So that's not much. Okay. So that's it there. I'm just going to start dotting this all over my face. I'm going to blend it in using my Sigma F80 Air Kabuki brush. Add the foundation in. In addition to my skin changing from being dark to maybe 2.5 shades lighter due to medication. Me and my face right now, we're going through some stuff. So I do match my foundation to the rest of my body. So you notice I don't have any foundation like around here. This is like really my problem area right now. We got some stuff going on here that I'm working on. This foundation did have a concealer. Whenever foundations have a concealer, I always pick up the concealer as well. I feel like they're formulated to work together. So now I went ahead, got the concealer, $31. That's standard for like a high-end concealer. So, you know, this is the concealer, $31. This is the concealer. Okay. Is this concealer going to conceal everything? Conceal all of my sins, everything, every discoloration. When I put this on, I expect me to be, I expect it to take me back to my original skin tone. Because my original skin tone was beautiful. I liked it. I was dark and lovely. If not, Shiseido. So with this concealer, I got one that is too close. That is basically my skin tone. So what I'm gonna do is put this around my mouth. And I'm gonna also, if I need foundation, a little bit more foundation in any area, I'll put it on with the Beauty Blender. The Beauty Blender also got the coveted seal this year. Sorry, 2019. So this says that the Beauty Blender, it has a unique shape and exclusive material available with only the Beauty Blender. I believe that because it, like I was just saying, it feels different from any other beauty sponge. It says that it's capable of, you know, streak-free application with minimum product waste. This is a sponge. It's just, this sucks a product. It's a sponge. It can be used with foundation, powder, and other complexion products. Of course, they make sure that say that it is a award-winning sponge. So back to the seal of approval for Allure Best in Beauty 2019. The last product we're going to play with from Allure 2019 Best in Beauty is going to be, so this is the Pat McGrath Labs Mothership 5 Bronze Seduction Palette. And if you're familiar with Pat McGrath, you know that Pat McGrath is high-end. So this right here is $125. But let me just give you a quick description of what they have on it, right? This palette is this is 10 richly, highly pigmented shades, and it has 5 next generation formula that comes together to fashion your most fixating looks for luxury at your fingertips. And like I said, this is $125, but this was under the splurge. But before you say I'm not gonna pay $125 for a palette, I can tell you that Pat McGrath's palettes the formulas are like nothing else. So this is her, the outer packaging. I've been playing with her. So this is the inner. She has a series, I guess, called Mothership, and there are 7 of them now. I think it's 7. This is the first one I got my hands on. I have a couple of them now, but this is the first one I got my hands on. And I was like, $125 is kind of expensive for an eyeshadow palette. I mean, not kind of, it's expensive. Her formulas are like no other person's formulas. Her formulas are unique. They really are. They're unique. They're pigmented. They're just beautiful. My only complaint with her palettes is that the names aren't on it. So I prime my lids. Did I set them? I love that her palettes, they're universal. Like, they're black girl friendly. They're dark skin friendly. Let's start with this shade right here. Where I put the name? See, this the thing. This shade is Entertainment. I hope that's what it says. I think this is Entertainment, and it's close to my skin tone. And you don't need to go in with a lot with these. You can see my hooded lids. So I just changed my mind on what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna start by putting the color on my lids, and then I'm gonna blend it up so it can have a gradient. At least that's what I'm hoping I can come up with. So I'm just gonna blend this. I wanna make it a little bit softer. I can see the line is harsh, nothing fancy. Because of my hooded lids, like trying to play with any of these shades just to make a mess. I have like a cut crease, and this look is supposed to be a simple look. I'm gonna move right along. I'm gonna play with my favorite blush palette today, and this is from Natasha Denona. I'm using this brush to put it on, and then I'm using my Pat McGrath fluffier brush to blend it out. I think I'm going to play with some of the highlights in here. I'm going to go in very, very sparingly, very, very little. I don't know how it's picking up on camera, but in person, this is a very, very pretty highlighter. It's not the shade I was expecting it to be. I really was expecting it to be more pinky rose gold. It's not that. You really don't need much. You saw what I had on this brush. I barely had anything on this brush. I don't go in with too much. I'm gonna use this spray to set my face. Now this is the Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow Mist. This is an ultra fine mist. I really do enjoy this mist. This mist, it is the finest of mist I've ever used. When they say ultra fine, they really mean ultra fine. And this feels so refreshing. If you are outside on a hot summer day and you spray this on you, you will feel so refreshed. So I decided to take off my muumuu just for you guys. Took off the muumuu. So I'm just curling my eyelashes. My eyelashes are naturally long, but they are thin. I'm gonna use this primer from Dior. Actually, this is supposed to help your eyelashes grow, but I don't ever remember to put it on. I'm gonna use this mascara from Lancome. I really like this mascara because I like the one. The one is very fine and I have fine eyelashes. Not even gonna put that much on, just a little bit. But this can build up really nicely. My lips with chestnut, and I'm line my lips with that. I'm not gonna do much to my lips at all. I'm using one of the Fenty gloss bomb. I don't know which one it is. I will have it in the description bar, I promise. Right now I have two finishing powders that I would go with if I want to brighten under my eyes a little bit more, because I used a darker setting powder to set my concealer. So I have the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finishing Powder, and the shade is number 3. This is the darkest shade. This is what it looks like. Let me make sure you can see it. An alternative I could use that's a little bit more easy on my pocket, which is this one here. This is the MAC Mineralizing Finish Powder. I just got one shade lighter than my skin tone. Just to show you, I'm gonna use this one here, using the same brush that I used to set under my eyes. So this is the look that we created using mostly products from the coveted Allure Best in Beauty 2019. So let's talk about it. The Beauty Eye Mask. These foil eye masks, I love them to death. Since I got this from BoxyCharm, it's probably like my 10th box, no lie. So I definitely love this. You get 6 for $25. This not only gets the Allure coveted stamp of approval, it now has the Bernie Playing with Makeup coveted stamp of approval. I'm gonna move right along to this, the Laneige Lip Overnight Mask. This mask, like I said, I do get dehydrated very easily, and I use this mask at least twice a week, sometimes more. This too gets the Bernie Playing with Makeup coveted seal of approval. Now we're gonna go to the splurge category. Now, if you know me, you know that I have a taste for the finer things. I bougie. I have some splurge stuff. Okay, this is eye cream from Amore Pacific. I think I finally got the name right. This listed $260 for a 0.5 ounce eye cream. I love everything about this eye cream except for the price tag. I think I will get put out. Like, I buy this stuff all the time, but how would I sneak this in? This too gets the Bernie Playing with Makeup seal of approval. I reached over the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. I think this has everybody's seal of approval. Of course, this gets my seal of approval. Now back to SK2. I love SK2. I know it's expensive, but my thing is when it comes down to your face, like that's the first thing people can see, especially if you're wearing makeup. If your skincare isn't right, your makeup isn't going to be right. I don't care what you put on your face, it's not going to be right if your skincare isn't right. So I do really enjoy this cream. So this definitely has my seal of approval. Now we're going to go to Shiseido and this foundation. I do love this foundation. I haven't had an opportunity to wear the foundation for a long period. I've had it on for over 2 hours, and the finish is beautiful. The finish is natural. I like that it has 31 shades. I do think that deeper shades are needed, but I definitely will give this to Bernie Playing with Makeup seal of approval. Last but certainly not least is the Pat McGrath Mothership 5 Bronze Seduction palette. This palette is beautiful. The palette is $125. Pat McGrath is high-end. She is a world-renowned makeup artist. Don't worry, we will be playing with this some more. For this look, I just wanted to create a simple go into work look, go to church look, go to a meeting look. I didn't want to do anything fancy. That's why I didn't really play with it. Come back for more. Do some digging into it, you know. But definitely the seal of approval. I forgot. My lights messing with me now. They tired too. I forgot to go back to Shiseido and the $31 miniature concealer Shiseido. I love the concealer. I love my lights are really messing with me. I love the concealer. I love to use it around my mouth with my problem area. I feel like it covers that area very nicely. But this is a sample size product. This is a deluxe sample size product. This is not a full size concealer. I mean, there's no way to spin that. It is a very nice product, but the problem is it's deluxe sample. Yeah, I know Shiseido is high end. This is a 1 ounce fluid. That's standard, and that's $47 or $49. And then to sell this for $31, Anywho, we've made it to the end of the video, so I'm going to have to go. Before you go, make sure you like, share, subscribe, follow me on Facebook, and then you're entered into the giveaway. That's it. Thank you guys so much for spending part of your day with me. Please be safe, stay inside, and be safe. Until next time, bye.